What's up everybody, welcome back to another video within the Generative AI tool series, and in this video we'll be talking about Mistral AI's newly released feature, which happens to be agents. So we've talked about agents slash assistants within our OpenAI series. I'll hook the video up into the cards, you can go ahead and check it out. So we take a deep dive into how you can build assistants with OpenAI and some of the attributes associated with those assistants. So we're going to try to do the same in this video with Mistral AI and check out what their agents are and how you can build them, how you can use them within your Python code. And we'll try to build up a soft comparison between Mistral AI and OpenAI as well. Just to answer the question like which assistants should you use and which are the best assistants that you can opt for when building LLM-based applications. So let's get into it. So here we are within the Mistral AI's dashboard. So here you can see in the highlighted corner, create an agent, use models, instructions, and demonstrations to create a custom agents to deploy on LeadChat. So that's a good thing. Once you create the assistants currently, they don't provide you the API to create an assistant from code. They only provide API to use that particular assistant. And it's sort of pretty similar, like OpenAI has a playground for assistant, and within Mistral, you can use LeadChat to access your assistant. So let's get into it. All right, so here we are on title agent. So I'm gonna say gym agent. So what our agent is basically gonna do, it's basically a gym membership agent or a front desk gym assistant sort of a thing, where you can call this guy up and ask about gym timings, gym membership fees, some of the bits and pieces about what your gym represents, the trainer, etc. So we'll be providing it all the details around with it. So here we have access to basically all the models. We have access to Mistral NeMo, which happens to be the fastest small scale model of Mistral. And we have a newly released Mistral Large too. And we also have CodeStrol, and you can also use fine-tuned models, which is great. All right, next we have randomness or temperature. It's more like an attribute associated with ML models. And what it basically represents is like whenever your LLM needs to choose the next token, so there are a lot of probabilistic steps out there. So the higher the value of randomness, the higher access it has to more tokens, hence creating that randomness effect where you're not just being selective of the small amount of tokens, but you have access to larger tokens. I like to keep it to a lesser value, just so that it can be more accurate in terms of the instructions that we're providing. All right, so in terms of instructions or system prompt, we need to provide it with something. So I have a piece ready here. So this is more like in Markdown, and it's some information about Iron and Steel Fitness, which was established in 2010. It has some, it's about a real gym, but with different names and different, dates and stuff. So it talks about John Armstrong, which happens to be the founder and owner of the fitness arena. And then we have timings and timings on the weekends and membership information like standard membership, basic, premium, and their costs. So it has everything in terms of the information that one might ask, to a gym assistant or the front desk representative of a particular gym. So I'm just gonna copy all of this and provide it over here. Perfect. So one good thing is that we also have access to few shots prompt. So in LLMs, when a particular LLM is fine-tuned, there is a process where they can go into shots tuning. So these shots are more about, fine-tuning a particular LLM or, setting the mode and tone of the LLM. So in this case, we can provide it with some input and output. So let's go ahead and do that. So user input, I can say, hey, my name is Mark and I need some information about your gym. So in the answer, we can sort of copy and paste the history of the gym. There we go. And we can add another demonstration message where, hey, is your gym open on Saturday? If yes, what are the timings? And you can provide it with this particular section over here. So I hope, so this is just for demonstration. You can add a lot of other, and it's better that you have more input and output messages. So I think this is good. We can add a description, a gym agent which responds to user inquiries about the fitness center and the timings of the gym. I think this would do. This looks decent. So I think we can test it here as well. So let's go ahead. Who's John Armstrong? So that's basically the trainer of the gym. So let's see. Cool. Is the founder and owner of Iron Steel Fitness. Perfect. So that's nice. We can also go ahead and deploy it. So that's our agent. So what we really need to do is, copy this, because this is something that we need within the API. So this here is more like the agent ID. And if you really want to use this particular agent within your Python code, you need this particular ID, just like you need Mistral key. And you can also deploy it on LeadChat. So deploy our agent on LeadChat so that everyone in your organization can use it. Perfect. So once we have done that, perfect. Let's go ahead to LeadChat. And here we can see the agent section. And within the agent section, we can choose gym agent. So what are the timings of your gym? And there we go. We're provided with a nice looking information, which happens to be correct. So it basically sent us all of this. Perfect. So how you can use, so this is how you can use it in LeadChat, but let's go ahead and use it within your Python code. All right, people, so I'm in my code, standard stuff here, importing OS, importing load.env from .env package, and we have a new update within the Mistral AI. So before writing code, don't forget to sort of update your Mistral AI package. So beforehand, it was Mistral client, but for particular agents, you can use Mistral, just Mistral object, to sort of create the client. So here I'm sort of instantiating my client, hooking it up with the API key right here. And this is where the magic happens. So beforehand, so this code is from the video in which we sort of experimented with Mistral Large latest, which is Mistral Large 2. So here, as you can see, the method was client.chat stream, or just chat if you're invoking or seeking a response from the LLM. But here in this case, we have client.agents, pretty self-explanatory, and we are hooking up our agent ID, something we copied from our dashboard. And we're adding a message over here as a role user, like, hi, what are the timings for the gym on Saturday? And we're printing the response. So let's go ahead and run it. So it says, hello, the Iron Steel Fitness is open on Saturday with the following timing. Here are your timing and enjoy your workout. So that's how you can use Mistral's new agents within your Python code on LeadChat, and just a general introduction of what agents are and what do they represent. So let's talk about the comparison with OpenAI now. So this is everything about agents over here. This is our gym agent experience over here, and I have my OpenAI agents over here, or assistants as they like to call it. So one good thing and one clear difference is, like, we have more attributes over here. We have more, tools over here. Although I don't think they have the tool access currently, but they will be rolling it out soon eventually. One good thing is OpenAI really provides you with the file search features, where you can build your own vector database and you can sort of search your whole files. Currently, this is particularly absent within Mistral AI since it's a very beginning stage for their agents, but I do believe that this will be rolled out too because it's kind of an important feature for assistants. So within OpenAI, you get like the best of the both worlds. You get the code interpreter, you get the file search, you get the function calling, and you can add instructions. And within Mistral AI agents, you can just add instructions and there are no extensions of it. But I think it would be evolved slowly. But if you really are looking forward to building an agent for your organization or your project, I would recommend that OpenAI sort of gives you a lot of more feature set, and it gives you a range where you can have a good quality of an agent. Because a role of an agent would just be, picking up the information that you've already provided it, but sometimes it needs vast amount of information, like more documents. So here you can have that. You have that kind of storage, and you have that kind of RAG experience in itself. So I hope it was helpful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.